Ladies and gentlemen, hello again from Ljubljana, Slovenia for the Women's EuroBasket 2023 pre-event press conference with Team Great Britain. We're joined by head coach Chema Buseta and captain Temi Fakbenley. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Temi, 4 years ago, you were in the semi-final. Last edition, you didn't qualify. Apart from you that are still on the roster, everything changed completely since 2019. What should we expect from this 2023 version of Team GB?
Well, obviously a completely new team, but we're going to bring the same passion, the same fire. Obviously, same coach. But yeah, it's going to be a fight. That's what we know how to do until the end, so expect a fight.
Thank you. Coach, could you also share your thoughts and maybe touch on the preparation of your team coming into this EuroBasket?
Well, I think it's been amazing, the commitment of the players to participate. And it is true what Temi said, that the team is new, but the passion is there. And I think this has been always our best friend. Passion, trust each other, play as a team. And this is what we will try to do, you know. Our preparation was, well, okay, maybe shorter than other teams, but it doesn't mean that it was worse, okay? And then I hope that we can be ready. Well, I'm sure we will be ready in 2 days to begin the competition and to go game by game to go as far as possible.
Thank you very much. We'll now open the floor to the questions from the media, starting with here on the left.
Hi, Paul from FIBA. Question for Temi. Maybe people think France are the favourites for the group, and probably they are, but you probably couldn't have 3 more equal teams on paper than Slovenia, Germany, and yourselves. That must be quite exciting as a player to know that they're going to be good games.
Yeah, it is exciting. What was the question? Sorry.
Well, just about, you know, some of the groups are very skewed, but you've got 2 teams in Germany, Slovenia, and yourselves who look very balanced, and obviously that's not always the case at a EuroBasket.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're excited to fight and compete against anyone who we play against. So it doesn't matter who it is. We're not thinking about who the best is or who the worst is, whatever. We're taking each day as it comes, and we're sticking to what we know how to do, and we're focusing largely on us, actually. And that has, in the past, been quite the way to go, you know, in terms of being successful. The teams have been successful on, we haven't really focused too much on what the other, you know, opponent is doing. We're focusing on us and what we are going to do and what we are going to dictate on the floor. So, yeah, bring it on, whoever we're playing, let's go.
Thank you. Another question? Can we have the microphone?
Marco Polak, Radio Slovenia. I have a question for the coach, for Mr. Buseta. Your opener in this tournament is against the Slovenian national team. Where do you see your strengths against Slovenia? And maybe also a question for Temi as well, but you first, please.
Well, I cannot tell you our strengths, as you can imagine. But I think first thing is that we respect the Slovenian team a lot, as we respect everybody. And we understand that for them this is their championship, Slovenian championship, been preparing this for a long time. So first, we will go to the court with all our respect, but also with all our energy to win this game. It reminds us a little bit the situation that we had 4 years ago. We played Latvia, the first game away in Latvia, and then we were able to win this game, and that was the beginning of a very successful campaign. So I think our strength, as Temi said, is just to be us, to focus on us, to see if we can do our game as much as possible, and this is it. But I think Slovenia is a basketball country. They have a very good team, a very good organization. So it's going to be tough, this game, as it will be tough all of games. So this is why, as Temi said, we have to go game by game, you know, and we begin with Slovenia at home. Okay, next day is France, next day is Germany, next day I hope we continue in the competition, and this is basically what we will do. Focus on us, this is the thing.
Any other question, or was it for Temi as well?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, first game, yeah, no, like Coach said, again, in Slovenia, like how amazing is that going to be for them, you know, obviously, and it's going to be a great challenge for us. I love playing in situations like this where it's a huge crowd and just energy, you know, the energy is there, so it's going to be fun. And yeah, these are the games you play for, you know, as a basketball athlete, like you just want to play that's at the top levels and you want to play the most competitive games, and this is going to be one of them, I think, just because of the atmospheres, as well as the team.
Thank you. Let's take one question there.
Question for Coach. Does it frustrate you a little bit that GB has had the least number of preparation games, especially when you have such exciting additions this year? And, I mean, we'll see how the results are, but on paper, at least, having the least number of games must be some source of frustration.
Well, no frustration, not at all. I mean, we organized the best plan that we could organize, considering all the circumstances for each player, for the team, the possibilities that we had. But I tell you something, not because you play more games, the preparation is better. In fact, sometimes it's worse because the competition is long and maybe you arrive a little bit burned out. That could happen, you know. So it's important to measure properly the number of games before the competition. And I think that we had one interesting thing is that we played against very strong teams like Czech Republic and France, and that was very good for us. So we play less games than other teams, yes, but doesn't mean that the preparation was worse. So I'm not frustrated at all. I think we use our time the best we could, and then we will be ready. No excuses about less games or nothing like that. No, I think we will be ready. We played 4 games. Quantity is one thing, quality is another thing, and we focus on quality all the time to be ready. And I think these games that we played against Czech Republic and France were really fantastic opportunities for us to improve and to be ready for the competition.
Thank you. Any more questions here?
Hi, Moitza, Radio Slovenia. Just how do you see your chances in this group with France maybe coming out as a clear favorite? You played them in the preparation. Was that intentional or just how it came, since usually I feel like teams try to avoid teams that they're playing in the group phases?
Well, sometimes it could be against or in favor. You never know, because now we know France better than if we didn't know then. I mean, now we don't know them. It is true that they know us, okay? But this is, at the end, this is who can take more advantage of the situation. I think you have to play the games that you think are the best games for preparation. For us, it's not easy to find strong games because, okay, we are far from other countries in Europe. It's not so easy to travel to Great Britain. So, okay, but in any case, we try to find strong teams. It doesn't matter if they are in our group, no problem. Now, what we, and also France, will have to do is to take advantage of the experience that we had to be ready on the game that we play against them. And I think this is it. And about the hopes for the competition that you asked, Temi said we have to go game by game, game by game. We are ambitious. This is why we were able to do something important in 2019. I don't know if it will be possible to go so far. We will try. Even we will try to go as far as possible, even more if possible. We are ambitious, but we have to go game by game. This is, I think this is the key. This is the key, okay? One game, then another game, another game. You talk about the first round, okay? Of course, we want to qualify. I mean, if we are last, we don't qualify. So, but game by game, this is it. It's not to think now, okay, in the long-term goal. We have to think in the short-term goal of every game. This is the important thing now for us. But being ambitious, this is important. We didn't come here just to show up, okay, just because we qualified. Okay, we were very happy to qualify in the last game, but it doesn't mean that we are here just because we qualified to go to the, I don't know, the ceremony, you know what I mean? And it's very nice to have the ceremony and kiss everybody here, you know, Temi knows everybody, for example, to hug. Okay, no. We come here to compete, we come here to play hard, we come here to win as much as possible. This is why we are here.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Any more questions? Maybe just one last question for you, Temi. Obviously, you sound very ambitious and confident, and rightly so. You mentioned the passion. What about the talent that you have on this roster, and where do you think it ranks compared to previous rosters that Team GB could have?
Yeah, no, we have a lot of talent on this team and a lot of young talent, a lot of, I would say, inexperienced talent as well as experienced. And so the challenge is just to kind of mesh the two together. And like we said before, we're a new team, so it's a challenge every day to just try and, you know how it is, just try and figure each other out, find what we like to do, what we don't like to do, and just find a way. At the end of the day, find a way, you know? I'm so excited to play with such energy and youthfulness, and it's making me feel, you know, young as well a little bit, you know? I'm getting there. I never thought I'd ever say that because I've always been the youngest on the team, but now I'm one of the oldest. It's crazy. But I'm definitely excited about the talent that we have.
Thank you very much.
I just want to add that Temi is an excellent captain because this is the first time she's been the captain of the team, and we are really, all of us, very impressed positively because she's really doing a great job. And I think this is very important for us to be together outside the court, you know, to talk, the communication, to listen everybody, and to have this message all the time from Temi to the team, you know, bringing the experience and bringing the knowledge. And I want to recognize that here in public before the competition begins. Okay. Thank you, Temi.
New responsibilities for the new veterans. Thank you so much to you both, and best of luck for the tournament. This concludes the press conference with Team Great Britain. Thank you.
Thank you so much.